right, here at Xander's, getting ready to play 1100 point game. Finnish versus Soviets. Look at Chris's Finnish forces. As you can see, here's his armored vehicle. He had a armored car also, a BA-10 I believe it is. He had this flak gun, 20 millimeter fixed gun. He had the Panzer Schreck that the Finnish forces get to take since they have a mix of German equipment. He had a few troops, couple veterans, one veteran and two regulars. The Finnish have a special rule called I think it's Sisse unit, and so they have some special rules that makes them very effective. Here's Chris's leader, and then he also had a sniper, which the sniper gets a great special rule of always hitting on a 2+, which is a killer, and then he had the regular medium mortar. Okay, let's check out my Soviet forces now. I had to develop a platoon that could stop Chris's special units and national characteristics. So I brought a small squad of SMGs, regular, 7 guys. I brought a sniper, which I was hoping to take out his sniper, which didn't work out. I brought an anti-tank rifle. Again, I almost like to use this as a sniper. The medium machine gun to just try to keep his forces pinned down because he gets this special rule of advancing. The tank I was hoping to take on his armor, which worked out for me. I brought a heavy mortar because I like to try to wipe out a whole unit with one hit if I could, if it works. And finally, I brought 2 light machine gun squads and my free rifle squad. Now let's check out the battlefield. We decided to play the Nut scenario from Bolt Action Alliance. In this scenario, you have 5 objectives, 1 in the center and 1 in each quadrant. And the goal, obviously, is to capture as many objectives as possible. And it turned out to be a really fun game. Each player brings his forces on from a long edge of the board, and so you basically start out with 2 objectives near you, and then the enemy obviously has 2 objectives. And so your goal obviously is to get into the enemy area and to capture that center objective. I tried to put my submachine gun squad up the middle to counter his Stussy squad, and it seemed to work out. The real hero for his team this game was the sniper. He kept my whole left flank pinned down because he hits on a 2+ every time, so it was miserable. And then on the right side we had a tank battle. It turned out really well for me. I blew up his tank, so that worked. But it just we had a stalemate on the right, and then on the left he just had me pinned down and I couldn't move forward, but I was just able to keep him pinned down too. He put his fixed gun in the center, which I was able to sit and hammer with the mortar and other sniper and other forces, so it really didn't work out for him. It was sort of pinned down the whole time. His Stussy squad got up into the middle, and we were standing opposite the objective whole game, shooting each other. Finally, I was able to rush my submachine gun squad into turn 6 into the center area, and we had a battle, and it worked out that it just turned out to be a draw. So this game was really fun. It was back and forth. Like I said, his sniper probably was his hero of the game. I had the heavy mortar. It seemed to do pretty well when it hit, so that's good. There's a sniper up there in the building. And so yeah, it was really fun. The Finnish are really difficult to work with, but I imagine they're also difficult to play with. So here's the center objective being fought over by my submachine guns and his Stussy squad. I think it's Stussy or Sissy or something like that. What ended up, he ground down my submachine gun squad, and it looked like he was going to win the middle objective in the end. But I ran my sniper up the middle, and after turn 6, I was able to jump on the objective and make it a tie. Because the rule was that you have to have 3 inches to the objective with no other enemy forces around. His armored car did some damage, but overall, like I said, my tank was able to battle it out. And here's my sniper running up and jumping over. And again, he has smaller squads being Finnish, but they're really tough to fight with. It was a great game. I highly recommend using the Finnish, and I highly recommend playing Bolt Action. And check us out at majorwellington.com. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to let the rest of the pictures roll, and have a great day. See you at the tables. Thanks for watching.